Okay, dudes, things have not gone to plan. It's 37 degrees.
Join us for the ride of a lifetime.
Let's watch an idiot try to ride a motorcycle. Some guy rides.
I was looking at some footage. I always like pull some photos and stuff from the day's footage. Wow, dudes, wow. Oh, death by view. Amazing. But that one road that I was really bitching about looked so easy on the GoPro, and it just wasn't. I don't care. Maybe it was, and I was just being a big fat baby. But it's just so funny hearing what I say about it as I'm going and looking at it, and I'm like, what are you talking about? You're such a loser. But anyway, and I realized that was only 5 miles of road. And it took at least 45 minutes to get through there. So, it's just funny because it felt like 50 miles. Also, I don't want to get political, but why is it neutral instead of zero? Wouldn't it make more sense for all the gears to be a number if they're going to be numbers? I just shifted into zero. Right? I'm just saying, if you're not into tackling the hard questions, the hard-hitting topics of the day, then this channel isn't for you. But in my opinion, neutral should just be called zero. But you know, now that I'm thinking about this, okay, 1 is first, 2 is second, 3 is third, 4 is fourth, 5 is fifth, and so on, depending on how many gears your motorcycle has. There's no ith for zero. You can't say zeroth. Zeroth. Why? Why? Shouldn't there be that for his... Oh my god, see? I just shifted into zero. Zeroth. Gotta give neutral some attention. Or zero some attention. Why is there no ith? Why is there no ith for zero? She came in zeroth. At the punk rock costume contest, she came in zeroth. Maybe that's what it should be, zeroth. Do we have consensus on this? Zeroth. I came in zeroth. I think this is a major faux pas by the language developers of English. I'm gonna have to email them. Report a bug. This is a major issue. I think the whole thing might come tumbling down when I reveal this. When I leak the files on this, I mean, it's gonna be mayhem. Oh, dudes, come on. Come on, Georgia, with your badass self. Look at you. Look at you. I don't know if GoPro's showing you what I'm seeing, but out through those trees is some beautiness. And there's a little death to the right there. I came around, I'm getting screwed by these sort of drainage ruts that go across the road now and then. I'll come around a corner and just hit it hard. And one time I was kind of on the right here, came around the corner on the right edge, and bam, went into it, and it tried to kick my wheel to the right, to the death. And I said no to that, but it was a little it was a clenching moment, I'll say that. If you know what I mean. And the other thing is, some of these ruts, like if a rut starts there in the middle and you got to pick a side, but you never know which side it's gonna sort of end in. So I've gotten screwed on that a couple times too. If you're going slow enough and they're not too deep, then it's fine. But these ruts are like the perfect narrowness to just eat your front tire and like stop you, and just a big clunk. Zeroth. That doesn't sound right though. There's Zeroth. Like first. That sounds... I shifted into first. That's solid. That is solid. I shifted into Zeroth. It doesn't have the same bite, does it? It needs a little something, a little tweaking, a little... some spice added somehow. I don't know. It's really not my job to figure it out. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Jesus. Yes! Run into a few Puddleman droppings. Just a few. Only one almost covered the entire road, but there's still a little slot to get around. That's the other thing. I was looking at the second puddle on the dead end sign road, and that turned me back. And you know, I went up and there was totally a dry little thing on the right side to get through, and I could have absolutely done that. I was just thinking of the day before where we went through the first one and then we're presented with a second one, and then you can only imagine how many more there would be. So I just bailed, and it was only a couple miles of road anyway. But God, I'm a wimp. I mean, just go across. What is wrong with you? Where's your adventurous spirit? Well, dudes, I missed a turn, and DMD isn't saying anything about it. Which I find rude. Alright, I solved it. We used the European, or is it Australian, or is it Kiwi? We use that word for zero when we're saying I'm shifting into Z. Now that has the right mouthfeel. Wouldn't you say? Okay. That looks interesting, but I'm not going that way. Am I? Maybe I am. I wonder if this is the spine road. Let's find out. This looks gnarly. Oh, this looks gnarly. So anyway, I solved it. You're welcome. English. I've done my part. I just shifted into Z there for a second, accidentally. Something I do. I think this is going to get spicy in John's term. I'm not giving John credit for the term anymore. That was my last accreditation. I'm now just going to use it freely. When things are spicy, I'm just going to say it's a little spicy. Look at that. I shifted into Z again for no good reason. I don't know why I'm doing that so much. I just don't know why. I guess I just want to get practice saying I shifted into Z. Puddleman dropping some little turds here and there just to be ominous. I have gone through some mud that's almost taken me down. Nothing like deep or anything, just very sudden and slippery. Caught me by surprise, which isn't hard to do. Yeah, this is gonna get spicier, I think, even than this. This might be the spine road, I don't remember. Oh my god, what were we talking about last time I was on the spine road? Oh, I'm gonna remember. I think it was the applause thing. Do you remember that? What was that? It was on either the Smoky Mountain 500 or the Georgia Traverse. One of those. I was on the spine road, which I don't know if this is or not. But there's this cool road that just goes down the spine of this mountain, and it's amazing. And I was talking about applause and how it's just a weird thing to do. Like, how did it start? Clapping? Why is that the thing? That whole thing? Do you remember that? If you don't, go back and watch every single video I've ever done, and eventually you'll come to it. Really gonna be worth all that trouble. Can't remember what the solution to that was. But yeah, it was about clapping, it was about applause and booing, and how just weird it is, and how a clap being a physical thing and a boo being a verbal thing doesn't make sense to me. It should be a matching pair. Either two physical things or two verbal things. And then we went on the whole thing about cheering is a verbal thing, a verbal way to clap. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember how it ended up. It's just as important as inventing Z so that you can shift into Z. But that's what we do. We tackle the big problems and we solve them. Puddleman dropping a turd. I feel like I might, with all this diplomacy and humanitarian stuff that I'm doing, I might get like a UN appointment or something. Is this the spine road? That's the question of the day, or of the minute. We're gonna find out. Also, what I want to know is, this route goes on Whit Road, which I very well may skip. I've done it so many times, and it's too cold to take a bath. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. But I'd like to know, where is Charlie's Creek Road? Because that one for me is worse than Whit Road. Whit Road has the water crossing with the grooved surface, rocks, super slippery, kind of difficult, I guess. And then after that, it's got another creek crossing, and I don't remember the creek crossing being so bad, but I crashed when I got to the bank because I slid right into a rut I didn't see that goes up the side of the bank, and wiped it there. But what I don't want to do, I definitely don't want to do, is that crossing on Charlie's Creek Road. I think I don't know where that is though. I don't think it's the same as Whit Road, but I think it's something else. And maybe this doesn't go on it at all, because it crosses the Tallulah River. This is a big, huge water crossing. It's usually very shallow and easy. It's just a rock covered riverbed, and it's not difficult, but it's long. But before that, on Charlie's Creek Road, there's one crossing that I have no desire to do today or any day by myself. I've done it by myself several times. Whoa, yeah. Come on. I've done it by myself many times, but it's so deep, and I don't want to get that wet today. It's too cold. I don't even know if that would be today. Maybe that's tomorrow. I think Whit Road would be today. So we'll see how I'm feeling. If I don't take Whit Road, it would be something new, and probably not exciting, but at least something new. Oh, dude, death to the right. Oh, yeah. Big time death. Haven't seen any bikers out here today. What day is it? I think it's Monday. Oh, there I go, shifting into Z again. That just rolls off the tongue. Doesn't it? I feel like I was able to get you singing Terror's Gravel at one point, and so I think I can also get you to start saying I shifted into Z. You're saying I do not have that power? Yeah, I know. But it might catch on. Is this the Spine Road? It hasn't gotten as spicy as I thought the Spine Road is, but looks like it goes on for quite a ways. And I keep having these areas on the map where we're on this border of green and brown, and I don't know what the green and brown means on this map. Oh no. Oh, I just saw a Mirage. Holy crap, that was weird. I saw a big puddle. Puddleman is messing with me. I saw a big puddle across here. Total Mirage. That shifted my brain into Z just now. What was that all about? Am I having an episode? Oh, I don't want even a hint of this. No. This isn't the Spine Road. We're already going down, so thought it might have been, but I don't think it is. It's not so bad. It's quite pleasant. The puddle is fine, but after the puddle is a mucky mess. We're out there, dudes. We are out there. Do I really need to get off the bike and check this? Probably not. But that's what I'm doing. Because you never know if it's going to be one of those uncool, endless puddles. Don't want to get stuck out here. I came up to the bike before and this was pointed straight down, even though it's super tight. I'm not sure how that happened. Oh. Let's get on through this without any hassles, please. Thank you. Man, my puddle paranoia is at an all-time high. If that hadn't happened the other day, I'd probably just be busting through that, hoping for the best. But no, now I'm all paranoid. Puddleman, I hate to admit it, but he got to me. I'm just worried because we're still headed down, and that might mean Puddleman has some things in store for us that we don't want to be dealing with. Ugh. Just wow. I'm always amazed out here at how long you can stay on dirt. I mean, it's crazy. Great area, Cohutta, man. So good. And now we're in the back place. Okay, this is where I have to bypass the closure. No outlet. There's something up. I think there's a bridge out. So unfortunately, gotta go around. Hold on a minute. Maybe we gained an hour yesterday and then lost an hour in Georgia. Because it's fall back, right? So that's an extra hour. Not of sleep. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But someone figure it out and tell me in the comments. Because my bike clock says 2:30, this clock says 1:30. So that means the old time before daylight savings time would be 2:30. So we fell back. In the fall, you fall back. Right? So is that losing an hour or gaining an hour? Oh, it's losing an hour. Okay, never mind. I lost 2 hours yesterday, whenever that was. Great. Glad we got that all sorted. Thank you very much for your time and patience. And please exit to the rear. Oh, we're at the Whitewater place. Am I in Tennessee? Is this Tennessee? I think the power plant is up here. And if it is, this is, I believe, where Johnny Powell had his mishap. We've been here a million times too, but this is, they had some, I think, Olympic kayaking something here at some point in the past. I might be wrong though. Oh, that's what was closed, so we're not going to the power station. That's the section that's closed. But I'll go across and we can look at the power station anyway. Because it's weird looking, it's like in an episode of Lost, sorta. This is the Tennessee Valley Authority Ocoee plant. Ocoee number 3. Doesn't that look like it's from Lost or something? And I'm pretty sure you go up that way, and it's, I'm pretty sure it's right up there. It looks like on this route that Johnny Powell had a little spill. That caused him so much trouble and hospital time and just, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Well, that's a pretty section I just had to blow off because of the detour. But let's see what we're going to get into next. Something looks like I'm getting into some green up here. About to get into it again. No vacancy, no vacancy, no vacancy. Closed for construction. Not sure. Road closed 3 miles. Come on. You're kidding. Let's go check on that. Son of a biatch. There have been road closed signs every mile, so I think it's going to actually be closed. And I don't see any cutoffs or anything where I could skip ahead up here. I think it's going to be a shitty detour to get over. But we'll find out. I'm kind of hoping it at least goes to this overlook up here. And I will reevaluate my life when I get there. Road so closed. Oh my goodness. Check this out. We're gonna have to take a moment here. Don't you think? Come on, road. Why you gotta be all closed? That's a bummer right there. It sure is. Alright, let's do a little detour towards Reliance. I just had a big chat with that lady. And that's a nice viewpoint. I'm glad I at least drove up here for that. She was showing me pictures of a bonsai tree exhibition at the Arboretum in Asheville that she went to last week. Alright, let's roll with the punches, dudes. Let's roll with the punches. It's kind of a bummer though because, well, why is it a bummer? It's a bummer because these detours are taking me less time than the route, and I don't want to get there quicker today. So anyway, But I am goofing off a lot more. I mean, I've flown the drone 3 times today. That's a world record for me. I really should just plan trips and do it like this. Like, say 150 miles a day is the limit, and just goof off. But that's never how it's gonna go, I don't think. I don't know why. Well, apparently I gotta go back towards Ducktown a little bit and take a left somewhere. I was trying to see what that Tamaris sign is. It's like the Tamaris Trail or something. I don't know what that is. Just saw a warning sign for this road, so it might be good. Might be good, dudes. I wonder if there's a dirt way I could figure out. Oh, you know, I forgot. The DMD does have like a... When you put in a destination, it's like, do you want to go fast? Or do you want to go crazy? So it'll find cool routes for you. I should try that, shouldn't I? Let me pull over and see what it says. There may just not be another way, but let's see. Let's just see. So road fast, road fun, off-road. Let's say easy, because I'm a loser. Let's see if it gives me anything. Nope. This is the best we can do. Okay. Okay, this road is great. It's a Greasy Creek SR30. Very nice. So the route would have come out right there. And I'm sure it's cool up there, but I'm not sad about this. This is a great road for what it is. I mean, it's really fun. I feel like I may have been on this before. Some stuff looks familiar. And then this is where the route... There's a right up here somewhere. And it goes off that way. That's interesting. Holy weird. But that was it. Some kind of Airbnb. But I'm going to run up here to the web store and just check it out. I don't think I've been to that, and it looks interesting. What do you think these hash marks on the road are for? Lost Creek Campground. Oh, I know where we are. That's where I stayed the first night of the TAT. There are a couple roads up near Hot Springs that I'm almost definitely going to skip because I've done them a million times and they're so close to my house that I see no reason to do them again. It's nothing too exciting. Just goes up the river and then across to Paint Creek and then back down to Hurricane. It's where that what's the name of that? Is it Reynolds Fire Tower? I can't remember, but it's a cool fire tower that we've climbed up a bunch of times. It's a great view, but it's too close to home. I want to get up to where it's going to be some new, if you know what I mean. And this little jaunt is off the route too, and so this is something I wouldn't usually do probably, but I'm doing it today. And after all this goofing around, I probably won't even get there till like a normal time. I don't think I'm going to be totally early. There's the meeting hall. Oh, I have been to this place a million times. Okay, whatever. We've been all up in here so many times. Maybe I'll get gas just for the heck of it. I like these people in here, though. They're pretty cool. Might as well get some gas if they have it. I should have known I'd been here. They're not even open. There's a car, though. Store closed until March. Okay. Guess I'm not getting gas. That old meeting house is so cool looking. Am I right? Oh. I remember this road being a little bit spicy up past the campground. And I also remember exactly what I talked about on the TAT 3 or 4 years ago, whatever that was, 2021. I'll remember the spot, and I'll remember exactly what I was talking about. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. You can go back to the TAT video. It would be episode 2, I believe. Man, I had no idea what I was doing then, and I still don't. Nothing has changed. I've learned nothing. I've gained 0 skills. And I'm alright with it. I think I'm alright with stagnation. I haven't bitched about the cold in a while, but I'm gonna do it right now. It's cold. It's cold. It keeps teasing with some sunlight, and it feels a little bit good for a couple seconds, and then it goes away. That lady up at the Overlook said that the weather had the weatherman said it was supposed to be 70 today in that area. No dice on that. I don't know what it is, but it certainly isn't 70. It's definitely in the 50s somewhere. Was I filming when those, like, I don't know, it must have been 8 or so adventure bikes went by? And I don't know about that, man. I don't think that would be fun at all. Having to deal with all those people, and you know, how much better is it to just be with solo is the best, because you can do whatever the hell you want. Nobody cares. You're not inconveniencing anybody. Or with 1 or 2 people, like Johnny Powell and Tat Steve, I can deal with, because they're cool and they don't really give a shit, and could do whatever anyway, with few exceptions. And we were talking at the hostel about our 5-year anniversary of the TAT and how we need to mark that in some way with a big trip. And Johnny Powell is still into Baja, and I'm not sure I'm into Baja, just as far as just because of the sand. Like, it's all sand, and I'm sure it's beautiful, and it'd be fun, and it'd be cool to go to, like, the, you know, roadside taco stands and drink some cerveza and all that sort of stuff would be great, and the ocean and all that. But the sand, man, the sand being your main road surface, it doesn't sound great to me. It really doesn't. And I'd have to bring either this or Little Ugly, well, or the Goldwing, but I don't think this would be fun because it's so heavy, and I know I'd go down a lot in the sand. And then Little Ugly with those little tires, that thing sucks in the sand pretty bad. So I don't know. My preference would be a massive Oregon, Washington, Idaho BDR loop. I've been wanting to do that for like a couple of years, and I think it would be amazing, and it would take a long time. It would be an epic trip like the TAT, and I think it would be fun. I think that would be a good TAT-like adventure with those guys. And I need to start lobbying for that a little bit, because I think it would be good. And Johnny Powell was saying at the BDR event thing, along with the new stuff they were announcing, they were working on connectors, which would be great. Because I tried to do a connector from the southern terminus of the Idaho BDR to the Oregon BDR, and there's some wild space between those two. I tried to make some routes and maybe they would work, but it's very desolate and crazy. Of course there's roads that go across, but they're way south and would probably be bunk. Although the roads I was picking are probably bunk too. I don't know what the terrain is up there. I have a feeling it's like deserty, maybe. But I'm not sure about that. So I don't know. Baja would be fun if it wasn't for the sand. And then the logistics of everything are just a nightmare. Dudes, nightmare. Got to get the bikes out there or ride them out there. And John probably can't ride them out there because it just adds all that time. Steve might. That's kind of his thing. He sort of, well, he shipped it back from the TAT, but he's done some crazy things. This last summer he did this Canada thing to this incredibly remote spot, and then the summer before that he did the Arctic Circle. Love it. But hopefully we'll do something. That's all I'm saying. It'd be cool to get the band back together again, have a little romp out in the woods, get into some trouble. There it is. That's where I lost my TAT camping virginity, right over there. Oh, the memories. Alright, it was right around here somewhere, and I was bitching about how on certain inclines the Honda Trail doesn't have any good gear to be in. First, it's winding out. Second, it's not enough power to get up the hill. I'm pretty sure if you go back to episode 2, you will find that is the case. I don't have a great memory, but for some reason things I was talking about out on the trail come back to me when I'm on the same spot. That's my gift. I would have rather had any number of other gifts, but that's the one I got. And there's some death to the right there. Jesus. Does that look bad to you? That's death. Yeah, I would have liked to have been a good guitar player. That would have been a nice gift to have. A good singer. That would have been good. That would have come in handy. I would really, seriously, I would like to be able to draw. That's a bummer. A total bummer. I can't draw for shit. And I have terrible, like, graphic design sense. It's just not good. I'm just missing that part of my brain. And I don't think I can learn that, really. Unfortunately. That's how it is. You get what you get. Don't get upset. Can I just tell you how much better the weather is today than it was yesterday, that second half of the day? This is great. I am so psyched. I am praying to the weather gods. I will give a sacrifice later. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, let's go check out this Powerhouse. This is the Appalachian Powerhouse out here a few miles, and supposedly it's just a weird powerhouse in the middle of nowhere. I'm not sure what it was for, or if maybe it's still working. I don't know. But let's go see it. No trespassing. Am I allowed to go on the bridge? What do you guys think? What a weird thing. What a weird place. Car over there. Where does that road go? To see where that road goes. Not that I'm going on it, but just for fun. Wow, it's pretty down here. Dudes, look this up on a map. Appalachian Powerhouse. Maybe future Andrew will put the coordinates in the description. And just like, why? Why is it here? What is the deal? Wild, I say. All right, and I didn't get this on video, but I launched the drone to get some cool shots of that cool building, and these sirens went off. And there is a camera right behind me, and I took it as them saying no drone, which is a thing around power stations and stuff like that, electric whatever. My checky thing doesn't work here. Like, I have an app where I can check to see what the airspace situation is, but that's not working. And as soon as I landed the drone, it shut off. So I think there was someone watching a camera and just scared the shit out of me. And also, I think it freaked out because those two cars across the river, I saw downriver a little bit, there was like they were in a kayak fishing or something, or a canoe. And what those sirens are for is when the water is gonna raise or whatever, all those huge warning signs. So I bet they were freaked out a little bit. And that sound, I wish I'd gotten that on video, because it was Lost style too. Just that scary siren and buzzing. Alright, I don't know, is that worth driving out to? I don't know. I guess so. If you have the time, do it. It's cool. It's a really pretty area. And I can't believe there's train tracks down there. I guess I knew that already. But it's pretty wild. And I guess it's still operational. Wild. Alright, let's get back on the track, dudes. Because even though it was just 4 miles out here, it took forever. Because that's just how it is. Well, it's one of those things where it felt like it took forever to get there, and then it was like 5 minutes to get back. So, I don't know how long it actually is to get back there, but it wasn't that long. Probably worth the little detour. Pretty cool. This bike, man, it's just, it's good. I like it. I like it. It's heavy and slow. And, but it gets me where I want to go. And John was saying, he was following me to the restaurant, and we got there, and he was like, dude, you were doing 72 uphill. And I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? And he said that his would not do that. I think he had some kind of a dog, is what he thinks. Oh, look at that down there, man. Yeah. And I don't think the one he rented that time to do the, I don't know, whatever he did out in Wyoming, didn't sound like that one was much better. So I don't know, maybe I got lucky. Or maybe it's my, I put in the ultra camshaft and the lifters and the turbo boosted whammy bars and stuff. So I think that's probably helped my performance quite a bit. Now, where are those? Oh, please tell me I didn't miss them again. Did I? Oh, I did. How? I don't feel like I'm not going back. I missed them again. I miss them every single time. Good Lord. Am I going back? Am I? Oh. I miss them every single time. I can't believe I remembered that they were even around this area. Good Lord, this is where I'm going down. Oh, good Jesus. Or wait, maybe... No, they're back here. So dumb. Alright, where are you? Down there? I think down there. Let's go see. Does this look sketch to you? No wonder I always miss it though. Jesus. There it is. Okay. Kind of spooky. Kind of spooky. And oh, there's some more down there. I'm not going mud bogging to go over there. I don't know what this is, just a little weird bunker kind of thing. It's freaky, man. Lost again. Can I turn around? Pretty please. Alright. I can say I've seen the what are they? McFarland Ruins. So weird. I mean, we're so out there too. It's like, what are people doing? Why? I'll find out. I'll find out eventually. Future Ange will find out. I think it was a cement factory. I mean, obviously there's got to be some sort of deposits of cementy stuff out here that they needed to use to make it. But wow, getting the stuff out here, I'm not sure when it was built either, or when it was going. I want to say the 50s, but I'm just making that up out of thin air. Okay, check that off the list. And such death to the left over there. River's down there. It's so wild back here. And I guess the hurricane didn't hit here at all. I haven't seen any sort of damage or anything. I guess we'll be going through that tomorrow a little bit. There's a big section, it doesn't matter because I've done it a million times, but a big section between sort of past Maggie Valley, like where it hits 40. It goes up and does all those roads that we've done before to what is that called? Cataloochee back in there, and Buzzard's Roost and all that stuff. And what I heard was, because I think that was open for a bit after the hurricane, not right after, but I think it opened up and then it closed again. And what I heard was that they are mining back there for material to fix 40. And I mean, that whole area is still just a nightmare. It's still only 2 lanes, one each direction, and whoa, and it's just a mess. Then they had another landslide right in that spot, and it set them back another ways. And it's just, when you drive through there from what is that, Knoxville or whatever, it's just, I mean, it's so devastated. It's amazing. And there's millions of those giant trucks just carrying dirt and rock. It's quite an operation. And I don't know when that's going to be done, because it's a mess. I'm really surprised they even have the 2 lanes going. They got that going, I don't know. It'd take a month or something. Something like that, but they got it going pretty quick. Especially when you see it, you're like, how? And it's sketchy because the road that they had, the 2 lanes they have open, are right up against this giant bank that goes down to the river, and it's just so sketch. But anyway, they'll get there eventually. And hopefully all those roads will open back up. So yeah, after that there's a big detour around, and then you go through Harmondale, which we've been to a million times. And then over to Hot Springs, which we've been to a million times. and then it heads east to Irwin, and I'm pretty sure we've been on that road. That's just paved. And then after that, I think it might be some new stuff for me. So when I get set up tonight, I'm going to try to figure out where I'm going tomorrow. I think tomorrow is not going to be like today. I think I'm going to get up early and go and try to jam out some miles. My original plan was to get into Harmon Den, and there's one road in there that allows dispersed camping. So I was thinking about that, but I just have this feeling it's going to be too early, so I'm not really sure what to do. And again, dudes, I've been on the dirt for what seems like ever. There is just so many miles of these forest roads back in here. I don't think I'm in Cohutta anymore. I think I'm in Cherokee now. Oh, I'm not positive about that, but I think so. And I'm about 30 miles from shifted into Z. 30 miles from Tellico, and it's 4:30. So, I mean, thinking I was going to get there at 2 was ridiculous. I mean, I have been goofing off a lot, but even so, I mean, it's not like I don't know. I started a little late and later than usual. So anyway, this will work fine though. I'll get there maybe 5:30 now, depending. That I think this is Old State Highway 68. I can't quite read it, but I think this is new for me. I don't remember ever being on this. It's pretty nice. I was actually expecting pavement after I got out of Cherokee back there. I'm not sure what this is, what park, or what forest. That was worth doing. That was Buckbald Mountain, and there was a couple up there. A very romantic gesture by the gentleman, and I asked them if they wanted a drone shot of them, so I did one of them, and I'll email it to them. I felt bad even talking to them because they're having a moment, but they were into it, so I'll send that to them. I'm not sure what they're celebrating, but it looks like something like a marriage proposal or something like that going on. They had a nice evening for it. Pretty cool. I'm glad I drove up there. It is, as the sun drops, the temperature drops as well. And listen, if we had chill-o-vision and you could just feel it, I wouldn't say it. But dudes, it's cold. So cold. And that's just how it is. And tonight is going to be freezing sleeping in the tent. What happened to 70? Oh! I'm really hoping that restaurant is open. I don't know why I'm already closing things out, like I'm about to go to the restaurant. I'm not there yet at all. But what's going on? Look at that, man. The sun is just like, wow, the colors just amazing. Getting the sort of almost sunset vibe from the sun through these leaves is just good stuff, good stuff. Well done, sun. Oh, Jesus. That happens to me sometimes. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. Oh, man, look at that. I don't think I've mentioned this in about 30 seconds, but it's freezing cold right now. Ugh. And I paid for not using the heated gloves all day. The afternoon was not bad, but the morning and now I could be using those heated gloves if I just was a little less lazy and got them out and plugged them in and put them on. But that 3-minute operation is too much for me. I can't handle it. I was just thinking, like, it's not that bad right here, but on these like death to the right areas, I was thinking, like, if I went around a curve like this, the wheels slipped out from under me, and I like sort of ejected right there on the top of the bank, but the bike went down into like one of those, I mean, this still isn't that bad, but you know, one of those super deep, you know, valleys. I would have to do the math and see what's cheaper, like getting a tow truck or some kind of whatever I would need to get it out of there, a big winch or something, or would I just leave it there and get a new bike? I'm sure it's illegal to just leave a motorcycle in the woods like that, but it probably wouldn't be worth it, whatever it would cost. I feel like I've gotten my money out of this bike. It was under $5,000 to purchase, which is amazing. And I've ridden the crap out of it. Yes, indeed. Dudes, the sun has gone down. It's 5:30 and the sun is down. And not to bring it up again, but the temperature is also very down. It's freezing. And get behind me, Satan. So what is the deal with that? Were they like in line for something and they're like, no cutting, get behind me, Satan? What does it even mean? I mean, I know it must mean none of your shenanigans, Mr. Lucifer, or something like that. We're not having it. But it's just a weird thing to say, get behind me. Oh. Oh, deep. Oh! Oh my God. Whit Road was awesome. It was so good. I did it, I think I just went the wrong way. I did it several times. I did it on, I had Johnny Powell bring out my CT125, and I did it a couple times on that, and I did it a couple times on this bike, and it was just amazing. Wow, what a road. That was a win-win though, right? I didn't have to do Whit Road, and you got to see Whit Road. So, win-win, that's what I'm saying. Listen, what I don't want right now is wet boots and wet socks and wet feet, because I'm simply too cold. And also, if I took Whit Road, it would probably take me who knows how long. It's not that long, but it would take a lot longer than the route, the regular route. So I didn't do it. And if you want to mock me in the comments. I won't read it, but it'll make you feel better. Just wetness right now. I'm not into it. Not even a little bit into it. I need to get to this campsite. I need to get set up. I need to get some food. And then I need to curl up in that sleeping bag. I need to do all my chores and go to sleep. And I also need to figure out what the hell I'm doing tomorrow. So there you go. I, my friends, am a dum-dum. Let me tell you why. Okay, I was going down the track, right? I want to go to Charahola Campground. And I knew I needed to get over there somewhere. So I hit the thing while I was riding, found Charahola Campground, tapped on it, navigate to, and I must have hit something else because I was on my way to Chatsworth, where I stayed last night. So I am pissed. I have gone, I don't know how far out of my way. I would have been there already, and I'm bumming. It's getting dark, and I'm pissed at myself because I'm a freaking jackass. And I was squinting to see what time I was going to get there, and I could have sworn it said 5:47, but it said 9:47. I am so dumb. Probably can't even see me, but even when you're an idiot,
if you have good camping gear, your life won't be as bad as it would if you were an idiot without good camping gear. And so I'm lucky to have good camping gear, but it's super, super old. If you want good camping gear that's super, super new, go check out motocampnerd.com. They're awesome people. They have great gear. They can help you out and find whatever you need and just set you up. So they're sponsoring this video, and I really appreciate that. And so it would really help me out if you could go and check out their website, and if you're ready to buy something, talk to them and get it through them. They're really cool, and I'd appreciate it, and you'll appreciate it too because they're cool. Okay, dudes, things have not gone to plan. I got here way later than I thought. It got dark way earlier than I thought, even though I should know because I was alive before and I know what happens. But it got dark super quick. I had to set up in the dark, and don't be like me. Don't be like me. I have my little setup here. I'm fine. I got my badass sleeping bag, my nice pad. I got a little light. I got my tent. And again, you can get all this at motocampnerd.com. You might want to read some of their information too, so that you're not a dumbass like me, and you're more prepared and a better camper and a better human being. But seriously, go to their site, check it out. So as punishment for me being an idiot, I don't get to go to that restaurant. It's too late. It's too cold. I'm not riding down there. And I have too much to do. I gotta write the Substack. I gotta get things charging. I gotta do all the footage and all of that. So I got a busy night ahead of me, and don't know what time it is, but it's the clock's ticking, and I can't believe how dark it got so quickly. So I think I was on the bike 9 hours today, something like that. And I love that I thought I was going to get here at like 2:30 or 3. I mean, I did get into the mode of just like screwing around, which I did a lot of today, and it was kind of fun, and I sort of enjoy that style. I also have to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. So anyway, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna go do my stuff, and I guess I'm gonna have to make some camp food. So anyway, I'll check in later. It's 37 degrees. Hey, please like this video if you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. Also, if you're interested, there are links to gear lists and goofy t-shirts in the description. Thanks a ton for watching.